Hi everybody, welcome back to the craft room. Diane here. Today I'm making some Christmas ornaments. Each year I like to make ornaments to give with my presents to my family. This year I found some wooden ornaments at the Dollar Tree. You get 5 of each shape. Well, let me say, you get 5 of a shape for $1. So I've got stockings, I got a pack of bells, and I got a pack of Christmas trees. So I've been playing with them. As you can see, there aren't many plain ones left. My first experiment was just using a napkin and some Mod Podge and putting it right on there. And of course, they're beautiful. The napkins are gorgeous. They have lovely artwork on them. I haven't distressed the edges or anything on these yet. I think I might just leave them like this because they're just so pretty. Then the next thing I did, I used up some of my bits of scrap paper and I just did a little collage on a couple of them. Well, those came out cute. I like that. It covered up the the bell and the stocking have a slit there that it was fairly difficult to get that paper out of there to make that a nice clean line. So I thought, oh well, if I put all this collage paper over it, then I don't have to worry about that hole in the back. So I've got these, and I really like how these came out. I may just leave these like this and just Mod Podge over the top of them because I just really like the way all the different tones and colors and fonts of the paper come together. I really like those. So, but I was continuing on. So this one, I did the paper collaging on the back, and then I used a napkin on top. But the napkin was like this. I thought it would be vibrant enough to stand out from the background, but I don't know. Mr. Kringle there is kind of fading into the back, and so is the deer. So I may do a little collage on top of this guy. I don't know if I'm excited about the way this one came out. We'll see. But this one is similar. This one I did the bell. I did the collage paper, and then I Mod Podged this napkin, and I like this a lot better. I think the tree has more oomph to stand out from the background. And then I have a couple more that I just put the napkins directly onto. I found that the lighter background napkins, you can see the wood behind it. That's cute. And then this is a very dark napkin, so you can't tell that it's a wood piece, but I like the way they came out. I think they're pretty cute. So I was going to show you how I did them all the way through. Let's see. Let's get fairly simple shape. And really, I just pulled out literally all the scraps that I had, and I tore them even smaller so that I could get small pieces. And like I said, I did find that I liked covering the little slots in the ornaments here. So I think I'm just going to use a piece of music just to make sure that I get that whole thing covered. Now, let me get my glue book here. The things I'm using are scrap paper, some wooden ornaments, a napkin if you like, or not. I've got a nail file for taking the paper off, and I've got some matte Mod Podge from the Dollar Tree. I've got a glue stick. I've got a paintbrush, whatever kind of paintbrush you have. I think that's it, unless you want to decorate something on the top. You know, that's always optional. Ribbons, jingle bells, all that kind of stuff. So alright, so I'm going to, can you see this? Should I zoom out a little bit? No, I'm going the wrong way. Okay. Well, you can't really see this. Anyway, I'm putting glue stick on the back of the paper, and I'm just going to stick it down. And it's okay to go over the edges because we're going to take that off in a minute. It'll come together, I promise. You'll be able to see what's going on. So how's everybody doing today? Are you guys getting ready for Christmas too? I have been frantically wrapping presents. Yeah, it's fun though. It's actually my favorite part of it, is making all the packages look pretty. I enjoy that. And I'm having fun making ornaments today, getting messy, getting glue all over my hands. Whenever I'm doing this, I'm trying to look for different shades and tones of paper, different fonts and things to look good next to each other. I mean, it always looks good next to each other, but just to give it a lot of variety. I try not to have too much white space if I can help it. Let's see. And you don't need to be able to read the words either. Once I decoupage over it, most of the words will be gone. Although I do like to at least have them facing the correct direction sometimes. Upside down words just get to me. I don't know. Hello, Marco. Looks like the cat might be joining us today. He hears me talking in here. He wants to be a part of the action. All right, let's see. What else do we have? It's a piece of some recipe paper. Got a cute font to it. I like to have a mix of straight edges and ragged edges as well. I think that looks nice. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we've got, I think that's French. Some kind of foreign language paper. That's nice. Gotta get that covered, but yeah, what if we go that way? Oh, words upside down again. There we go. So, how are your preparations coming for the holidays? Have you got everything done? For me, it's the, I don't know, 14th, 15th, whatever day it is. I don't even know anymore. Pretty sure I'm done with the shopping. Just working on the wrapping, which again, my favorite part. Alright, let's do that. And I think this one's done. The great thing about the glue stick is it just sticks, you know, immediately. Alright, so we have our paper covered, something else stuck to it. So we've covered all the wood. If you like, you can leave parts of the wood showing too. It's not mandatory to cover it all. It's just the look I'm going for. So you can see the paper is sticking out over the edges. There's my cap to my glue stick here. So I'm using a fingernail file from the Dollar Tree. You don't have to have this fancy one. I've gotten this one from the Dollar Tree as well. The emery boards are just basically sandpaper. So what I've been doing to get that nice crisp edge is you can feel where the edge of the wood is, and I'm just taking the emery board and getting an angle on that. And you'll see the thinner the paper, the easier it shaves off, but it literally just sands the paper off. Look at that. I cannot get that close with a pair of scissors. I'm not that good. But see that? It just comes right off. I love that. And it doesn't take too long either. It's just like filing your nails. You just get a good angle on it and file it around. Thicker paper will take a few more passes. Thinner paper will come off very easily. And with the emery board, you can get right down in those little crevices. So even with the Christmas tree, you can get that shape really well defined. There we go. For me, it's so fun to just watch the paper melt off the edge like that. It's like, oh, look, it really is a bell. Under all that massive paper going every which way. And I always go from the top down. I don't come back up this way because I don't want to lift the paper. So always go from the top down. And we're almost done. Coming back around. Alright. So wasn't that quick? Isn't that cute? Get all those papers. And then, wow, magically it's a bell shape. Now these teeny little pieces I am actually going to throw away. I know. It's amazing. Diane threw something away. No worries. Alright, so this one, I think we're going to take a piece of napkin and let's see, what do we got here? I could keep this. You can use either, I haven't done this yet, but I thought maybe we could do just a side and leave half of it unnapkined. Maybe. This is a napkin I actually got from the Dollar Tree. It had flowers all around this edge, but this side is plain, so we could do that. I haven't tried that yet. You guys want to try that with me? Just do a partial. Why not? Let's give it a try. Okay, so what I'm doing is I've got the matte Mod Podge. And for this I'm using it full strength. I didn't water it down. And I'm just going to drip some on here. And I'm going to smush it around about where I think I'm going to put the napkin. I've got a silicone cutting mat from the Dollar Tree underneath here to protect my desk from the glue. Let's see, and then we're going to position this guy. I think I just want to get some of the red poinsettia. There we go. And then we're going to put some Mod Podge over the top. And we might have to let this one dry a bit while we sand a different one. And I'm going to Mod Podge over the whole surface to make sure I get all those papers stuck down, even though there's no napkin up there, just to make sure they don't come off down the road, because we did only put them on with glue stick. Alright. If you were more organized than me, you could have torn away the rest of the napkin before you started, but here we are. Not going to keep that. Oh. Oh no, Diane. You're lifting. Lifting. There we go. Not too bad. Okay. Scooch this one. Scooch him off to the side. It's very wet, so we're going to let that dry. And we will do the same trick with the emery board that I lost. Okay, there we go. With the napkin. So this one has wood. It has the paper collaged, and then I put a piece of this same napkin on it. And the napkin usually comes off fairly well. Now that I say that, it might not, but famous last words. And you can get a nice crisp shape. This is the Christmas tree, so this has a lot of intricate areas. So see, that came off. Get up under there. This one's been drying overnight, so it's good and dry. We can manhandle this one. But see, you get a nice crisp edge there. Love it. Got the Mod Podge a little thick up around the star there. That was giving me some trouble. There we go. Now you can use these. I am going to poke out the hole there and run some kind of hanger so I can use these for Christmas ornaments for a tree, but you could use these for package toppers. You could put them in a card as a little gift. Just keep them as art. They really are little art projects. They're just so cute. And the napkins just make it so easy to make something so beautiful, because you've got another artist that designed this napkin, so you can have some of their art right on top of your project. And you know, I'm a crafter. I'm not all that great at painting. I don't think I could paint a poinsettia, but putting it on this Christmas tree, it just looks gorgeous. I do love taking all the different kinds of art forms and mashing them together. Just love it. I enjoy the process. I don't necessarily have to be good at it. I'm having fun in my happy place. And we're almost done. Honestly, the thing that takes the most time about this is drying. If you have a blow dryer, you can cut that down. Or you can do all one stage and let it dry and come back, and there you go. Isn't he cute? Just love it. It only takes a few minutes. Nope. Our bell is nowhere near dry yet. Well, so we've got plain paper, we've got plain napkin, and then we've got the napkin collage, or the paper collage plus the napkin. So really, the sky's the limit with the beautiful Christmas napkins. You can do so many different styles, even just using one set of napkins, using a different placement on it, or using some with wood plain, using some with the collage paper. So really, your imagination's the only thing holding you back. So I hope you guys give this a try, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I have. I've got to get back to it because I have about 4 or 5 more to make. So I will see you next time, and I hope you have a crafty day. Thanks. Bye.